today's hits. Z102.9. We just mentioned Kevin Hart's coming to Carver Hawkeye Arena a week from tomorrow night, October 3rd. Ticketmaster's the way to get that ticket. He's at the absolute top of his game. The tour is huge. His movies are huge. He's on fire. In fact, he's Trevor Noah's first guest Monday night on The Daily Show, and he's with us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Hart.
Kevin.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
How are you, Kevin?
Man, that's probably one of the top 2 best introductions I've ever heard. I love it.
Right?
Hey, how did that come together for being Trevor's first guest, by the way?
Oh, man, I got a great team. I got a great group of people that work for me and that are around me that are constantly looking for new things, new people to meet, new ways to get myself out there. So not only am I coming to the city, but what better way to open up somebody's day, open up somebody's week.
Yeah.
I said, hey, if they're new, then let's go with them. Give him a bang. Give him some Kevin Hart in his life.
Give him a little Kevin Hart. Honestly, I wanted to talk about that with you, too, because I read in an article in, what was the Hollywood Reporter, I think a couple of months ago, or I don't know what, but you are meticulously in charge of your brand, and you pay attention to all the details of what it is that is the brand that is Kevin Hart.
Yeah, 110%. I think that a brand, some people don't really understand the definition of that word and what it means and what it represents. You work hard to get to a certain space. And when you get to that space, you can get lost in I guess you could say you can lose sight of reality. And reality is that no matter what, you need to basically put yourself in a position where you can always progress, where you can always go forward, where you can always do more, where your business literally works if you work or not. And for me, that's what my brand is. My brand is something that, whether I'm involved or not, that should be able to continue. And that's what I take pride in. That's why I work so hard at it and with it. That's why I'm so meticulous about it.
Even with all that hard work, though, were you even a little surprised at how much you've just taken off in that last year? Or was that just like that was the plan all along and the bomb went off when I set it for?
Say again, sir. I missed the last part.
I'm saying, were you even surprised a little bit about how much the film career part has taken off for you? Or was that sort of like you knew that was going to happen because of that hard work and the planning that went into it? Or has it even taken you by surprise a little bit?
Well, you know what I mean. I don't enter anything with the mindset of not winning. So once getting the opportunity to do movies, to jump into the film industry, the first thought was, okay, Kevin, what can you do and what can you put into your craft to make sure that you put yourself in the best position to win as possible? So, in the beginning, getting those acting classes, getting the acting coaches, entering the comedy troupes, the improv competitions, those things there basically honed me and helped me develop. So when I did get that first opportunity, I knocked it out the park. And after knocking it out the park, I told myself, if I continue to set myself up and if I continue to be prepared for when that opportunity comes, I'll always win. So I've never not been prepared. And I think that's why I've seen myself getting to this point, and even now I see myself getting further, but it's still because I want to put so much work into my craft. I'm not comfortable with my position, nor am I content.
What are we going to see on October 3rd? Tell me about your show. Your What Now tour is on. What's the show?
Oh, man. This is my best hour and 20 minutes to date. Thus far, I think I've developed as an adult. I can honestly call myself a man, and I can say that all the problems that I've had leading up to this point have helped me become the person that I am. And what's beauty about stand-up is you can put your life out there. You can paint a picture, and that picture can be whatever you please or whatever you want it to be. And in this particular case, it's the truth, and it's my life. Through the years, my fan base has seen me develop, and what you're going to see in this special is such a well-rounded hour and 20 minutes of material because I touch on so many different things in my way, my point of view, and you get to relate to it. And I think that's what's best about this. You want to walk away from a show understanding who a person is and going, you know what, not only do I like that guy, but I get what he went through. I went through that as well. This set that I've given, it gives you a lot of that.
Kevin, give us one moment. Give us one moment where you've looked around and you went, I can't believe I'm here.
Oh, my God. I'm going to go back 2 weeks ago. I performed at the Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. I did a football stadium, 53,000 people by myself. And there was a moment on stage where I looked around, and I honestly thank God in the middle of performing. I was like, this is a blessing, man. You know, this is something that will go down in history. A comedian has never sold out a football stadium, and the fact that I now can put that on my resume is, you know, that's it's something that you definitely can't frown upon.
Well, Steve Harvey was just saying yesterday, you're going to shatter those records that they set with attendance. You're on fire.
Oh man, he's a great friend and a great mentor. I'm lucky to have him in my life, and you know, humble for him to say the things that he said. At the end of the day, I'm not in it for records. I'm not in it to shatter those things. I'm in it to be the best possible comedian that I can be for myself and for our generation. You know, those guys are in the record books for a reason. They've done amazing things. So, you know, I never try to put myself in a position where I'm competing or come off like I'm competing. I pay homage to those before me that basically set the groundwork for me to be able to do the things that I'm doing.
Well, we know you're on a tight schedule. Are you going to run a 5K, by the way, when you're in town?
Oh, man, I wish I could. You know what? If I had been there long enough, I would have. But I'm getting in that afternoon because I'm coming from a show the day before. You know, these are back-to-back days, so it's tough on me. Normally, those 5K runs that I do go on a Thursday where there's 1 day break in between, so I can actually get a little bit of rest. But, you know, understanding these 5K runs that I'm doing and that you're seeing have developed to a point now where they're going to be on a global level. You know, I'm going to take it from domestic, and when I tour international, I'm going to do them there as well. So, you know, that's just a different side of me. It's about motivating people, inspiring people, and that's what these 5K runs have been doing.
We know you got to go. We love you, Kevin.
Hey, man, listen, I love you guys for taking the time. Thank you, man. Hopefully this started you guys off with a bang.
You did.
I can't wait to call you guys back. Call you guys back in a couple months and check in, and you tell me that you're number one.
All right. We would love that, Kevin.
Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you so much, and continued success.
Make sure you get your tickets, people. You do not want to miss this show. Trust me.
All right.
All right.
Kevin Hart coming to the Carver Hawkeye Arena October 3rd, a week from Saturday. Get your tickets on Ticketmaster. Wow.